Well, ultimately, like I said, Death Row, after after Snoop left, Death Row was pretty much over. A couple people still stuck around.
Yeah.
Daz stuck around. Corrupt kind of left and came back, and I think left again. Crooked Eye came, but really the magic behind Death Row had gone away because Tupac died, Dre left, Snoop left. Snoop was beefing with Suge for a while. They eventually got it worked out. Death Row Records went bankrupt. Everything was sold at auction.
Yeah.
I think Suge's underwear were like auctioned off, all the paintings and the Death Row chair and everything else like that. Eventually, Death Row was, I think, bought by a toy company like Mattel or something like that. And then Suge ends up getting caught up in the whole situation where he ends up killing Terry Carter and ends up with 28 years in prison, which is where he's sitting right now. Did you and Suge maintain any level of contact after you left?
No, just for a short while after I left. And then that's when things started just going really, crazy for him.
Yeah.
So.
When you heard of Suge getting 28 years, how'd you feel?
Cried, to be honest with you.
You cried? Really?
Yeah. You got to understand, man, where we were. We didn't have anything, and I still have to look back at to be honest with you, what Suge did for me, because they didn't have to pay for the trial. They didn't have to do any of that, and they did.
How much did they spend on that trial?
Oh, it was a lot.
Millions?
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay anything.
No.
Not like you had the money anyways to pay for a trial of that caliber anyway.
This is true.
Right. And
Yeah.
I think you said this, in your Cam Capone interview, is that had you not had those types of monetary resources to have a dream team that included Johnny Cochran at one point,
wouldn't be here.
You probably would be in prison just like most other black men in America who get charged with a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Open and shut case, you probably would have pleaded out.
Mm-hmm. I would have.
Yeah. They would have given you, hey, listen, we'll give you 20 years as opposed to this life, or 15 years. And you probably wouldn't want to roll the dice, and you would have just taken it and been sitting there for no reason.
Mm-hmm.